Hi, earlier this year I made a song in which I decided to sample my own music, and I found it really cool, so I'm gonna try to convince you to do the same. I personally have the issue of creating loads of song ideas and then abandoning them immediately, so I thought, wouldn't it be smart to use all of those unfinished songs as samples? I think I've viewed songs as being these separate packages, which must stay separate. But obviously there's nothing actually wrong with mixing together elements from different songs, especially when they're unfinished songs. You could just treat them as an asset for your new projects. You could even chuck your song renders in your samples folder so that you'd remember that they are something you can use. And what I think is especially fulfilling about using unfinished tracks in particular is that it feels like you're reviving your scrapped work and making use of everything you've made. That feels nice to me. I seem to also have a fear of sampling others' works because I don't often know if I'm allowed to use that music or sound, and I also become insecure about the fact that technically part of the composition is not by me, so it's weird saying that I made it, which is irrational. I don't have anything against sampling, but yeah, sampling my own songs kind of resolves all of that for me. I want to show you specific things I did in my track to possibly inspire you to do it yourself. I got some very interesting sounds at the very beginning of the song. These random textured hits, especially this one, because it's so irrationally loud. This is what I'm sampling. I was mostly using it as a drum, but I found that because it's from a different song, you have this weird content at the end here, which you wouldn't get without sampling. Here I'm just sampling a random vocal song, which I never did anything with. Which I don't think I otherwise would have just given myself permission to snatch a vocal from another project. It was just some liquid drum and bass, just randomly. And then this thing, which I did like some crazy dynamic shaping on and vocoding. Same vocal from earlier. But because it's a sample, I can just throw it around randomly. Liquid drum and bass again, chopped up. And again, here's just a vocal soundbite I have. Which I never did anything with. So now I can just throw it in here and gate it. And here's just an EDM loop which I pitched weirdly and turned into these, which sound weird. Here's a random piece of a song as a background layer to fill it up more. Again, just random. Automating the vocoder on and off again, and panning it around with DVR micro. Again, a random vocal song which I didn't do anything with. And you can just repurpose it by throwing it in here. This sounds like more traditional sampling. This is what it is. Here's this background pad, which goes into a weird bubbly thing. That is from this random sound I made. Here's more of those weird sounds. Oh, this is the weirdest thing I did. Here's the original sound. Some bassy thing with some textures, which I then distort 2 bits. And I do a stupid thing of automating the on and off of the EQ, which introduces these little clicks. Because, you know, that's just what happens when you turn a plugin on and off. But yeah, that's a weird way to make a groove. I'm automating the Hauseffect direction and amount. There's like glitching it between the ears. Okay, enough blabber. Go and try it out yourself. It's really fun. You can like discover new life in old things which you abandoned. Go do it now. Now.